I fit, I think, a whole bed, what's it called, a dresser, and like a part of a couch in the back of this.
At one time.
At one time, how it sits.
What's up, everybody? This is Valley Dream Car. I am here with Tony.
What's going on?
Remind me your IG. It's tagging
24.
24. Why 24?
It just randomly stuck with me, that random number.
Why tagging?
I was into graffiti growing up. I was always into like that art style.
When did you get your Instagram?
I think I came up with the name back in 16.
2016?
Yeah.
The same tag?
Thing. Yep. Same thing since 2016. Haven't changed it.
So since 2016, how many cars have you gone through? Because I met you with your Volkswagen.
That was the only other vehicle I've had. Just this. Well, Volkswagen. You've seen the Datsun.
The Datsun pickup.
And then, but I've had the Datsun when I had the Volkswagen.
Huh.
So the Datsun's been around since, I want to say, 2018.
Okay.
That was all. So the Volkswagen was the only vehicle I had that left.
So was the Volkswagen the first?
Yeah.
Your first car? That's what you learned to drive?
Yeah, that was the first thing I learned to drive and the first thing I built.
So how did you go from a well, first off, what are we driving today?
2019 Ram.
Okay. The big horn. How did you go from a Volkswagen to a big ass truck?
Well, I've always wanted a truck. I was always into like the trucks and stuff. And well, at the house all we had were SUVs. So I was like, we need a truck. Now it's not as much as a truck. Obviously, it's on bigger wheels.
Yeah.
And all modified suspension with a modified frame.
Yeah.
So it's not as functional as still as a truck, but I still do use it for work every now
Truck
and then.
things. Okay.
So every now and then I have done concrete with this truck.
Damn.
So I have towed trailers, cars and stuff with this truck as it sits on its suspension setup. Not the best thing to do, but.
So this is a 2019, right?
Yes.
2019. How old were you when you got this? And what year did you get it?
I got it in, I believe, 2020. So I was still 19 when I got it.
Damn.
So it was a big financial thing to just decide to give up my car.
It's like a brand new truck.
Yeah, I pretty much gave up the car for something reliable. Kind of just left it how it was for about like a year, give or take about like a year. Was bored of it just sitting stock, and everyone doesn't like really dropped 4-door trucks, and especially in the truck scene, it's not too like much of like Rams, especially dropped on like a 4-door. The Rams aren't as popular in the truck scene, so I decided
why not
to modify this one. I was like, why not? I already got it. Might as well do everything I want to do to it. Because I picked this truck up on my own, no co-signers at that age.
Damn.
So it definitely was a struggle.
That's impressive though. That's pretty cool.
Because I definitely did look at a few dealers. I went between Modesto, Stockton, Turlock, Merced area looking for the truck. Nothing was catching my eye, especially the price range of the trucks. They were high, but not like what because it was at the time COVID had hit.
Yeah.
So obviously it was around
prices were crazy.
Prices were barely starting to get up there. It was like towards the beginning of COVID already hitting.
COVID prices.
Yeah, so it was already starting to get taxed on.
So where did you pick this one up from?
I picked it up in Turlock at the Dodge dealer out there.
Huh.
It was one of the only three used ones they had. Yeah, I had 8,000 miles, all the warranties.
That's not bad at all.
Warranties did not last me very long.
Park over there.
Yeah, my warranties did not last me very long. Especially in the fact of a year, I removed suspension. So that definitely didn't help me.
So, since you decided to start modifying it, what have you done? I mean, inside I could tell this is and that is, but what else?
Pretty much, the rear frame's been modified and raised about 8 inches from factory height.
Damn.
To clear the diff. All the factory mounting locations were removed, redone. So the whole rear end's pretty much been modified. Cut out the factory tubs and added aftermarket ones to the whole bed.
Damn.
So the back is fully bagged and the front is full adjustable upper and lower arms. And it's still on a stock shock in the front. Shock and spring is still the stock one. Just
Okay.
modified arms to be a 4-inch drop.
I see. Damn. So you had to lift it to lower it.
Not really. The arm actually, the casting on the factory arms is just evened out for the factory shock. These are dropped 2 inches, and then when you actually do the ball joints are pretty much spaced up 2 more inches. So to get the 4-inch drop, the ball joints are actually shorter, and the arm itself has a dip down for the shock to be 2 inches lower on the shock too. So that gives it the 4-inch drop.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
this truck has already gone through a couple different versions. So it's already gone through 3 different. This is the third set of wheels set up
Jeez.
that I'm on now.
And it's been barely 5 years.
Mm,
You said 2020, right?
2020 or 21 is when I got it. Can't
Like
remember the exact.
3 years.
About 3 years.
Damn, so a new set of wheels every year.
Pretty much.
I saw coming in, I like the carbon fiber touches. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, the whole interior, front, back, carbon. What's it called? All the other thing on the interior has been modified. Suede headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the back custom panel. That's obviously, and then what's it called? The custom painted pillars.
I mean, and this.
Yeah, and that's definitely not the factory
this.
console.
What was here? Was there another seat,
It was
or was
a
it just
center
like a...
console with the seat combo one.
Huh.
But I've never used it. I carry maybe 5 people at the most in this truck.
Yeah.
So this was it. It wasn't really something I needed much. I still have enough storage spaces. There's a compartment here.
Yeah.
And all my other compartments. So I didn't see a reason to leave it. I had speakers under the seats. And the speakers messed up. And I said, why not just go all out? For what I could.
I mean...
Keeping it as factory without having to cut the cab.
Do you ever drive with these completely on?
Yes. All the time.
Jeez. How loud is that completely, like, everything on?
Everything on, there's certain notes that if you're not like a audio person, it's called, usually they will bail out.
Okay.
Especially because the fact of, I don't know if you see the 2 middle speakers right there, the silver ones.
Yeah.
Those are my tweeters.
Okay.
And I got a total of 6 inside this truck. There's 2 on the dash, and then no one behind under the plastic still, but no one knows there's 1 on each part on the bottom of the truck by your feet.
Underneath?
By your feet.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
What
no one
the
knows
hell?
about those. 1 on
So
each,
you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
and then 5, 6.
5, 6. So 6 tweeters. What about everything else?
And 8 voice speakers total on just the interior. And then there's still more on the outside.
All right, let me see the outside. So speakers on the outside.
On the front, there's 4 speakers. The front and back have the bigger setup. On the inside, there are only 6.5s. On the front, I have 2 8-inch speakers and 2 6.5s in the front, all
Like,
behind the grill.
Can
So,
you see
yeah,
them?
if you get kind of close, you can kind of see them.
Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4.
All 4 are there, and then there's 2 8-inch speakers with the custom box in the back, but you can't see them. They're under the bed, tucked up in
Jeez.
each corner. But everything on the truck, all the speakers on the truck are all with the switch. So if I'm carrying passengers, I can shut off the roof panel. I have control to the speakers in the middle if I don't want to play them all the way up or like at all. I have control to pretty much I can shut those roof speakers off and then
That's
the center
dope.
one's completely off.
So could you just play music on the outside?
I don't have it set up to just play the outside, but usually when I'm playing music, I'm kind of usually playing all of them.
Yeah,
Especially at the shows, it's always usually all of them.
everything.
Yeah, everything at full blast, especially with the amount of amplifiers I can play this truck. Playing full blast 4 hours without an issue, without anything going.
Damn. Would you say this is like a comp truck?
Not really a comp truck, because there is trucks in the scene that are way louder than this.
Okay.
They have a total of just 20 something speakers just alone on the
Jeez.
outside. There's some that have over, I know a couple single, just 2-door trucks that have about more speakers on the inside alone than I do.
Jeez.
And I'm a full 4-door.
Yeah. Do you see yourself adding more?
Yes. I'm
Where-
planning to remove the roof panel that
Oh
I have
my
right now and adding 2 more to it.
Okay.
But when I do remove the roof panel, it is going to get a molded headliner. So the panel and the headliner are going to be one unit.
Damn.
So it can be seamless. I don't want...
Yeah.
And then it's going to get an LED spacer ring for each speaker. So it's going to have 6 rings alone for the speakers with lights, all controlled by Bluetooth at that rate.
Okay. Okay. So outside of the truck, what have you done to it so far?
Wheels, pretty much wheels, mirrors, color match pretty much most of the plastics that the truck had, bed cover, and then the tubs for the rear to be able to actually ride the height I do.
What size are these wheels? Because these wheels are huge.
26 inch by 9.5 in the front and 26 by 11s in the rear.
What size tires are you running,
30.
man?
255, 30,
Oh
26.
my gosh.
Front and back. The backs are stretched. So same size front and rear tires, but backs are stretched because the wheel's wider.
Damn. They look good, but they look low, like, holy shit.
And that is at 40 psi.
Is this lights? I'm
Yes.
guessing.
Yeah, the wheels have lights mounted to the actual like dust shields of the calipers and stuff. So I'm able to control it all through my phone. If it actually wants to connect, just depending. If my module is close enough, it all depends. Sometimes I have my phone that doesn't want to read it, but then when it does,
Oh shit.
it's all controlled through my phone. I have different modes. Usually when I'm out for like a kids event, the kids usually like brighter colors, so at the
Yeah.
kids events I will change it like that for the kids, or depending what I see will fit the theme, I
Yeah.
will adjust it accordingly for.
You said the rear is air setup, correct?
Yes.
Is
The
this completely aired out?
No, this is at just ride height.
Jeez.
So this is how low I ride at ride height, pretty much. Almost tired to the bedside. That's
Did you have to roll your fender for that or no?
I did have to cut the bed to fit this offset of a wheel. I had to cut the bed off, so this whole portion of the bed's pretty much been cut out and shaved down,
Jeez.
and the whole actual inner stretcher of the bed was cut and redone. But I'm
Damn.
able to drop the truck all the way down
Damn. Have you ever driven like that?
to the
That low?
I have. I don't recommend it, especially for me, because right now the limiting factor of me being this low is my factory gas tank. So I'm still riding around on the gas tank.
Damn.
I've driven it this low depending on how the surface is.
Okay, yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I have cruised it. Recently at a past event, it was low enough to the point where I wasn't dragging tank, but I was dragging the hitch throughout the whole event. Factory didn't come with the wing or the bed cover. Even on the outside, it has its carbon pieces that no one knows. Like the license plate lights are carbon,
Yep. I
and so
saw
is the
that.
grab handle,
Okay.
and so is the antenna actually too.
That's pretty cool. So I see it on your windshield. What is Low Key Trucks?
It's the truck club I'm a part of.
Okay. Is that just here in town or is that like worldwide?
We got a lot of our members are out in Patterson, but we got a couple towards Turlock area, so we're
Okay.
kind of a little bit of everywhere.
That's cool. Okay.
I'm kind
Very
of just
cool.
in between here and like Merced.
Yeah.
So I'm back and forth. So
You're
I'm
just chilling.
chilling. Still my daily driver.
Oh my gosh. What have you done anything under the hood?
Under the hood, it's pretty much almost stock. There's not much to it. There's a couple little bits and pieces here and there that I decided to change. Some of them are more maintenance, some of them are more just to help it out.
Damn. Well, that's not factory.
So under the hood, only thing that's been changed is obviously the cold air intake,
Yeah.
throttle body spacer, and then oil catch can. Because these are pretty notorious for having some oil issues.
Huh.
So the Hemis are kind of known for having issues with some oil consumption or getting oil into the crankcase. So
fun.
the catch can definitely helps it. So that's more just kind of a maintenance to kind of help the motor stay healthy.
Cool.
And
This is pretty
obviously the small batteries.
dope.
One of two.
You have 2 batteries?
Yes.
Is one in the back?
One's hidden. No one really knows about this on these Rams. They actually came with the storage bin in the floor.
Interesting.
On both sides, they got storage bins on the floor.
What the hell?
They're technically supposed to be for ice chests. Obviously, mine's not. I have my battery.
That's dope.
My battery, my air management, and the control module for the actual wheel lights.
Huh.
So everything's tucked away.
Wait, so for your back setup, do you have the tank in the back, or is it
No, just
somewhere
the
in-
computer modules in the floor. The tank and actual management module that's actually sending the air out is all in the back where the spare tire used to go. So the spare tire cage and everything was, the actual bracket that held the spare tire is deleted. And
Okay.
so I have 2 compressors and one tank that's about almost the size of the bed to hold all the air for this.
Is there stuff in there? Can we see it?
You can't really see, it's under the truck. You can't really
Oh,
see
it's
much.
under the
Yeah.
truck.
So it's all mine underneath. I mean, if I air it up, I think you could kind of, well, you
Maybe.
could kind of see it through it.
You just get in there right there like that.
So this truck's has 2 air compressors.
Damn. That's dope. Alright, so in the second episode I did, we were with Alex and we played up and down. And I timed how fast
it can air up.
it can air up and air down. And you're, I think, the second bagged car I've had. At least that I can remember. I think so.
And I think that was about it. Alex
Yeah.
was the other bag one. that I
So
remember.
let's see if you could beat Alex's time
Airing it up.
airing up. I want to say it was like 11:22 seconds. Damn.
Yeah.
Airing down was about 8:40. Go.
That's pretty much my top, like the highest height I could go.
Monster truck, okay. Got my stopwatch. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Ready, set, go.
That's everything.
Damn! Oh, it's 3 seconds and 3.68. 3 seconds, 68 milliseconds. Want to air it out? Ready,
Let me know when.
ready, set, go.
That's
Okay.
everything.
Air out was about 6 seconds. Do you think it's quicker because it's just the back, or because the compressors or the tank's smaller?
It's quicker because it's just the back alone. The backs of these don't have a crazy amount of weight, so it's
True.
so it's able to push the bags up. and they're pretty large bags, so they're able to push the whole truck up really
Quicker.
fast. These are rated, I think, 300 psi bags on each side.
Damn.
So it's 600 psi total bags on the
Damn.
back.
Okay.
So I think that's what helps it air up as fast as it does.
That's like,
A finger gap.
yeah, that's crazy.
And they're still.
That is like
I
crazy fitment.
And I still have enough space if I really wanted to fit 28s in the back.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna send these wheels to get rebuilt. Well, re-lipped. I want a bigger lip to them.
So you'd have it like a little, like that
I'm
much
gonna,
more?
Well, I'm gonna shorten the rear end. I'm probably gonna shorten it about, I want to say about 5-6 inches off of each side. I want to run about minimum of a 7 to 9 inch lip in the rear.
Damn. That's gonna look dope.
So the front's gonna stay the same size lip, just the rear is gonna be a bigger lip.
Okay, okay.
Which isn't big, especially for some of these trucks.
What is the biggest size wheel you've seen
I think,
on a truck?
I think a 15-inch lip with a 415 in the rear.
Jeez. Jeez.
Yeah.
You can
So
like,
this for the amount of how trucks are in the scene, this is kind of more of a simple build compared to some of them.
okay.
Obviously, it's not too simple. It has its outsides bagged and tubbed,
Yeah,
so it's not as simple.
it's pretty dope.
I mean, you can see the tubs and the notch. So it has it's covered to actually cover the amount the frame was cut.
Oh damn. So you could still fit like a pretty good amount of stuff in here still.
Yeah. I fit, I think, a whole bed, what's it called, a dresser, and like a part of a couch in the back of this.
At one time.
At one time, how it sits.
Damn.
Just obviously the cover had to be removed.
Yeah.
But without the cover, I was able to carry all that. And still have a full truck of passengers to go unload. So I still do use it for what it's meant for.
That's cool. Alright, so this is $4 questions.
Alright.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, question number 1. What is your MPG?
It depends. If I'm in the city and I'm driving, okay, about 15, 14. Especially on the size wheels I'm on.
Okay, what is your stock MPG? What should it be?
I believe it should be about 18 on city and 21 on highway.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It was close though. 20 city. And you actually are supposed to be getting 26 highway.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting near that, especially on these size wheels.
You gotta get at least one question right, Tony. Come on. What is your original horsepower?
These show, depending which motor it is, because there's two. The regular 5.7 Hemi in this year was 375. The e-torque was 395.
395 is correct. As one, do you know what it was for the V6? So 395 for yours. And what was it for the V6?
V6 was it? I want to say 305.
Damn, yep. You were right. That's 2. I'll give you both that. That's $2. How many colors were available for the 2019?
I know there's Blue Streak, Tornado Red, Glacier White, if I want to remember right. Burgundy, the Gray, Silver, Patriot Blue, and I think there's about 7 or 8 colors.
What's your final answer? 7 or 8?
I'm gonna go with 8.
Damn, it was 7.
Oh gosh.
What would you have thought the 8 one was?
There's a color, but I think it was only like certain ones that could actually get it. Not many people have seen it. It's like almost a teal.
Huh.
It wasn't really something that was like offered. I've seen only one actual truck have it. Go left or
We'll go right.
I've
And
seen
that's-
one truck that I do follow, but I think actually they only offered it in 2500 if I'm remembering right now.
Huh. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's like a tealish color.
Interesting.
It's not a color that you could just kind of get, I think.
All right, so last question. Where were these made?
Where are these made? I know they're U.S.
Yep.
trucks.
Yep.
But I had remembered seeing where the like actual factory that built all these were, but I can't remember off of my head where their factory is for these.
How about it starts with an M?
Only one that I can think of is like Mississippi. Mississippi and Minnesota are the only two M ones I can actually think
Damn.
of.
What about Michigan?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm curious. How fast is this thing?
It's not crazy fast, especially since it's on big wheels, but it has enough of its pep. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm gonna record on my phone too. Might as well.
Ready?
Yep. Okay,
That was 65 right there.
that's pretty quick. That's pretty good.
Left or straight?
We'll go left and then pull over right there.
Just on the side right there?
Yeah,
Or into the
there
parking lot?
in the parking lot on the right. Damn.
There's only one little thing that kind of helps it. The only thing that does change between this one and the regular 5.7 Hemi is only one little difference.
What is that?
It has a 48 volt battery source that kind of helps it off the line.
Huh.
That's what the Hemi 5.7 Hemi e-torque stands for.
So the e-torque is like an electric.
torque.
Huh. That's cool.
So not a lot of people actually know about it. So it has a bigger amperage alternator from factory than the regular 5.7 Hemis, but it has because it's an electric 48 volt alternator, so it has to have more amperage for it.
Does that only kick in when you're
So
like launching?
no, it kicks in when it's launching. It helps with the auto start and stop, so it does not use the starter to actually turn off and on. So the starter never, once you just start it, the starter never gets used. So if I have the feature on, the truck will shut off at like lights, drive-thrus,
Oh, and then turn back on.
turn back on just like that as soon as I let off the brake.
That's cool. Okay.
So it's a feature not many people actually have looked into on these trucks.
Yeah, I had no idea. I saw the badge on the hood and I was like, I have no idea what that means, but
Yeah, it
it's
has
cool.
a 48 volt battery. It's not a battery you can see, it's hidden, but it's actually inside the truck. So they put it inside the truck and it's all behind since the seats in the back are a 60-40 seat, so the one back seat right there has the 48 volt battery behind it. So it has a high power wire.
You got hella like hidden stuff in here.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't mess with. I don't want to mess with the 48 volt. It would not be a fun day. I'll mess with this electrical and the audio, but I won't mess with the electrical back there. That's the only part of the truck that has not been touched.
That's pretty smart. All right, let me go outside and I just want to hear, do you, for your sound system, do you keep your windows up or down?
Usually down.
Okay. Let's hear it.
is more of something that's what's kind of in the scene and kind of not. A lot of people usually like it. So this is gonna be insides, outsides, top panel, back panel, and then I'll turn up the speaker box too.
Okay.
Ella lleva un tiempo sola, pero en las redes no sube, no. Hoy se quiere soltar, no quiere amarrarse, solo quiere. Se miró al espejo, nos fuimos sin que nadie viera. Baby, que afrenta, tú quieres con dos y no sé si va a aguantar tanto siento que hay.
So you usually drive like that?
Yes. So full blast. It depends in what area I'm at. If it's areas I know well, outside they're on. Outside panels are all on, so all speakers are on.
So if you were to rate your truck right now from 0 to 10, what would you give it?
In my eyes, it's still about a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Why a 6?
There's still a lot of improvements I want. Like actually do the color match properly, fully on like the front end. Like little bits and pieces I want to have like pretty much perfect. And then from there it'll probably be an 8 until it's laying pretty much frame. Then that's when it'll be more of like a 10 when I'm actually laying frame.
So if you were to give yourself a timeline, how long until you get into a 10?
About like a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, that's not bad.
Because it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just to do the front bags is probably gonna run me just parts alone almost 4-5 grand.
Damn.
Just to do the front bags. And then labor wise it's another like 10,000.
Yeah.
Because I will have to modify the firewall.
Damn.
So I have to do tubs in the front and do a custom firewall.
All right, well, we'll have to come back in a year or year and a half to check in on you.
Yeah. See how it gets. Hopefully that's the time span I'm giving myself. I'm trying to push myself to do it at that point.
Damn. Well, cool. Thanks for joining us on episode 13.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Cool. Is there anything you have to say at the end? Like you want to say something?
Keep supporting the Valley Dream Car. Keeping the car culture alive here in Modesto.
Okay. I dig this shout out. Alright. Cool. Sounds good. Make sure you follow him.
Yep. Make sure you follow.